Okay, so welcome everyone. Namaste. We are going to start with a nice practice today. So sit straight, feet on the ground. Yeah, like that. Try and keep the spine straight if you can, and if you can't, that's okay. So I want you to stare or gaze at your left palm. Okay. And when you're gazing at your left palm, just think of your past. So everything that has happened to you as a child, some memories are good, some tragic, some meaningful, some absolutely empty, some boring into your adult years. So much has happened to you, so much has happened to you till now. Every experience is like a new story that's been added to your life. And life is like a book of stories, many, many adventures so far. So full life of every emotion you've possibly had. Troubled years, happy years, sad years, envy, revenge, anger. And all those years you're trying to be someone. You're trying to be something. All those years, everything is recorded in this hand. The memory of who you have been so far is recorded in your left hand. And now I want you to stretch out the right hand and put the left one down. And as you gaze upon this, the center of the palm, you think of all the dreams you still have, all the things you want to do, you want to achieve, accomplish, all the people you want to make amends with, all the people you may want to forgive or forget, whether it is wealth, health, all those experiences you still want. So all these desires that keep coming up in your mind every day, especially at night, closing of the night can always be a bit harsh. You're with yourself, thinking about everything that you may not have done, you could do, and what you want to do. So the right palm represents your future, a legacy of what you want to create for this life. It may also contain fear because you don't know whether you will be able to achieve, accomplish. It may contain anxiety, doubt, but it is the hand, it is the palm where dreams are contained. So left is your past, right is your future, and I want you to join the hands together like Namaste position. Close your eyes and feel the gap between the hands. There is still space. Gently, gently hold the hands together. There's light space in between. That gentle, soft space is your present. This is where your past comes into fulfillment and the future takes birth. This is the moment of worship. In this moment, you surrender to yourself. You surrender to your past, your desires of the future. You surrender to all the shortcomings, all the strengths. You surrender to your pride, your ego, your hurt, your happiness, joy, peace. You surrender to all the situations that have brought you into the now. This joining of hands tells us, speaks to us, that this moment is real. I am what I am meant to be. Here there is no trying, no going back, just being present. Feel the love, the emotion, the softness from one hand to the other. As both the palms touch each other, there's a gentleness in the skin, in the flesh. There's a oneness in this surrender. So in this moment, we surrender to the highest of the highest, holiest of them all. We surrender to the divine beings, enlightened beings, sages, saints, angels. We surrender to our ancestors. We surrender to each other. We surrender to ourselves, our own soul. And then we surrender to life, the opportunity to be alive, to create experiences, to create whatever you want to create. This is the gift of life to us. For that we remain thankful. As we start today's talk, insights, and meditation, we ask that we be protected, we be safe, we be guided, we be in light. And I ask, let there be no soul without light, without love, without a smile. Let each and every person here receive as they need to. Those who can hear, let them hear. Those who can see, let them see. Those who can experience are ready to experience what's next for them. Let it so be today. So take a moment in the space with a nice smile. Bring your palms down, hands open, palms facing up. Keep your eyes gently closed. Watch your breath. Don't try and change the breathing pattern. Just watch, observe how you are breathing. Equal inhale, exhale gives you smooth, buttery breathing. Focus on sounds coming outside of you. Could be from the house, the room, or outside. Just watch, listen to the sounds, and move from sound to sound without trying to find out or know where the sound was coming from. So just listen and move to the next sound when you hear it. So all focus outside of you, listening to sound. If you start to think, gently move your focus again to listening from thinking. Now, move your attention to within the body. Listen to all the sounds coming from within. It could be the heartbeat, the pulse, any sounds coming from within the body. All focus inside. Again, move from sound to sound without getting distracted or trying to analyze or understand what the sound was. All attention inside the body. You're doing very, very well. So keep the attention in the body. Place your attention now upon the tongue. Focus on the tongue. Gently swallow the saliva, its body's sweet nectar, holding all attention on the tongue. Place your attention now on the left foot, the sole, bottom of the foot, the sole, or on the left entire foot. Visualize a beautiful golden flame or a golden light in the left foot, the sole of the foot. And just focus, gaze upon the golden glow from this flame and hold your focus there. Anytime you start to think, go back to the golden flame, left foot. Move your attention to the right foot, the sole, and again with your mind's eye, watch a beautiful golden flame in the right foot. It's warming, it's comforting. Keep your focus on the right foot, golden flame. Both the flames are equal in light, left foot and right foot, but hold the focus on the right foot. The flame will awaken the fine centers located in the soul. So hold the attention there. Now bring your attention to the heart. Visualize a beautiful golden flame in the heart and hold your focus on the golden flame. It's cozy, comfortable, comforting, warming, heart-warming, heart-pleasing. Hold the attention on the golden flame. Slow down the breath slightly. Equal breathing, rhythmic breathing. Inhale, exhale to be to the same count. Visualize yourself as a brand new baby right after birth. A brand new soul come into this world to create experiences, to manifest a divine life of brilliance and wisdom. The soul is old. It has lived before. It has come again for good reason, only known to the soul. Body may be new. The soul is wise and mature. Many experiences happen to this baby. Some comforting, some not. Watch the baby now, about 3 years old, 3, 4 years old. Again, many, many, many experiences. Unhappiness, happiness, sadness, joy, laughter, hurt. It doesn't understand, but it responds to everything outside, from outside. The external situations and people can pull the trigger, and the baby is like a puppet. It just responds. The baby may not be aware, understand the soul, but the light and the wisdom of the soul still exist within. Come to teenage years, young adult, even up to late teens, doing whatever you wanted to do, but still responding to people, their reactions, their moods. Person you see in front of you has been brought up, told right from beginning what it is capable of and what not. Others have written their stories, imprinted their beliefs upon the psyche of this soul. This person may not have yet understood the soul, may still be responding to external events and situations. It truly believes what everybody said was true about the person. Go past few years, then another few years, and then many other years into now. The person you are today still reacts to situations outside. According to the beliefs of others that are embedded in the psyche. what is tragic, what is sad, what is hurtful, what is happy, meaningful, has all come from outside. Your story of me may be the story that others have told you about you. You may never have examined your own soul, your own hero within. All the stories that are stored within you are perceptions, perspectives of many others, some of yourself, stories you told yourself. They are never facts. It is the meaning you gave to something that was happening. So it's not what happened, but how you understood what happened. Because of this, you may suffer confusion, doubt about yourself. Today may be the time to take control, face the truth, awaken the hidden power, the hero within. So I want you to imagine the golden flame. This time it lights up at the bottom of the spine, and the golden warming light, comforting light rises from the bottom of the flame, the spine, up into the spine slowly. Mid-spine, between the shoulders, comes up the neck now, the back of the neck. From the back of the head to the top of the head and the third eye. So almost looping into the third eye. Right from the spine through the back into the third eye. Imagine your entire body to be dark except this golden light that shines from spine to the third eye. And for the next little while, just breathe into this. Keep your gaze upon this. Don't be hijacked by thinking. Hold the focus on the golden flame. Let the shoulders drop, everything melt into the dark space. Be aware of how light the body feels, yet it is cozy and warm with the glow, golden glow. Experience the stillness and the silence. The mind is free in this moment of worries and stresses, as if they have disappeared, melted into the dark space. I'm going to do a healing chant. I'll repeat it 3 times. Every time I repeat this chant, you will go deeper into the dark space, the healing space, and the light in the spine will get brighter and brighter. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shiva. Come back to the heart. Your aura is a lot brighter. The electromagnetic field is clearer, expansive. This gives you better ability to think, to create, to reflect. Take this glowing light, golden light, and send it to the children of the world. Let there be no child without a smile. Let the children be protected, be safe, be guided, be fed, be honored and respected. Let there be no child without a smile. Your intention is big enough. It will spread the energy of light, divine light, as you think it. So be generous in spreading this light. Children are our future. Send this golden light to all humanity. Let humans be enlightened, aware, awake, present, alert, agile, flexible, strong, steady. Let this light help them recognize who they are. Enlighten their path. Give them strength and courage to live and walk their path. Send this golden light to the animal life, plant life, sea life. Let all beings and things be in light. Let this planet be in peace and light and harmony. Let there be balance. Send this light into the cosmos, into the universe, like stars everywhere, shooting stars everywhere. Your shooting starlight goes everywhere. And watch this light coming now back into you from wherever you sent it, several folds. So watch your entire body, head to toe, light up in bright golden light. Wake up to yourself. The hero is one who can write their story, not just live in response or reacting to others. They can write their story. They can will their story. Such is their power and strength. They can change the story, redefine it, rewrite it, any given moment. They serve themselves as they serve humanity. They're the masters of themselves. And respect all other human beings also as masters of themselves. Take a nice deep breath. Release the breath. One more. Release the breath. Last time. Release the breath. Okay, bring those palms together, past, present, future, together in surrender to your soul, to the soul of life and all others. Feeling complete, whole. Rub your hands and touch yourself, bless yourself, head to toe 3 times. Okay. Everybody back? Great. So we can just share. We went about 55 minutes. We have about, yeah. We have about 50 minutes. We went a little over 50 minutes. Did you guys think it was that long? Yeah. Yeah, it was 52 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah, isn't it? Time, space are experienced differently in this dimension. So we have a whole different relationship then to time. And did you see the relationship to your body? Did you feel how light the body is? And so how is the body right now? So even though the mind may be thinking, the body is still and quiet, right? Okay. So the body should be always in this still position, even though the mind is going. So even at night when we are dreaming, then the body should still be in the still position. This is where it works the best for you. This is where all the energy is focused in the body. You're not draining energy, body energy, or intelligence is intact and it's harmonized, it's aligned, all the cells are aligned, everything is aligned, and you're absolutely in position like an antenna to receive more. So the body can be always in this state because this state is within us. We tapped into it through meditation, but this state exists within us. We didn't go out into some space, we went inside. And the inside experience is always of stillness. So the mind could be thinking, even worrying, but this still state exists. And when you are in the stillness, then we can save ourselves lots from anxiety and panic and a lot of that. Because if you notice, we have a lot of onset of anxiety, panic attacks, depression right now. We can't absolutely save ourselves because there seems to be something in the environment that's creating it. It's not just our psychology alone that is creating it. It's not like our bad karma that is giving us these symptoms. So, but we can, when we become still, we can save ourselves. So the life, the story, it can write its own story, define its own meaning, find its own meaning, change the meaning anytime. That is the power of the hero. So you're not stuck in one role. That means that you're not just somebody's daughter. You are not just somebody's wife. You're not just somebody's friend. You're all of them, but you're a lot more. You are the soul that is living through these relationships. But those are external relationships because you are physically present in this body and you need those relationships. That's how you can be present. You needed a parent. So that's how you can come into physical manifestation. So there's purpose to all those relationships, but you still have the strongest relationship to yourself. So the hero comes back to the soul, starts to examine itself, its own mind, reads its own mind, defines its own reality, and writes their own, can rewrite their story if they wish. But that can only happen when the body is absolutely still, because that's the most powerful state, and the mind is absolutely clear. But if the mind gets confused, or compromised, and then we lose our clarity and we can start to misidentify. Then I just become somebody's wife, I just become somebody's mother, or somebody's whatever. And then it's not just that, because in relationships, many relationships are time bound. They only come for a certain time. Actually, all relationships, even you are time bound. You're not going to live eternally. You're going to be present for so many years only, right? So your true identity is still the soul, that is the timeless. Everything else is time bound. And when it is time bound, we respect the time. But then when we move on, have you noticed how people just leave you when it's their time not to be there? Whether it's death, whether it's other things. And how you leave them, or how you leave situations, how you leave your beliefs also. Even all your belief patterns, your values are time bound. So everything in you is temporary except the soul, the power that can create and experience itself through what it creates. So all relationships, if you identify yourself on the external, then you become really you're only living part of your potential, part of you. And then there's always fear and there's always doubt, because you cannot embody your entire self. So you have to always, at some point through these techniques and wisdom and understanding, embrace the soul, embrace the hero who comes and decides that I will take this incarnation, I will choose these parents, and I will have this, and I have the power to rewrite my destiny, and I have the power to make a change. Otherwise, we actually become slaves of our own, the master that is hidden within, but we live like slaves without power, like I have no control, right? Any given situation, you always have the control to change something if you wish to. So you can't be numb to life. You cannot live in denial. You will do yourself disservice. You will wonder later, why did you waste an incarnation and did not speak up or stand up? So the best meditation in life is not just to go into silence for a few moments. It is to live soulfully. That is the best meditation. You live soulfully. Whatever that means, every moment you are absolutely alert to that moment. So, anything that anyone wants to share, or?
We had a discussion a few weeks ago around setting intentions when we're dreaming. Remember? And I found it a couple of times. Well, it reminded me when I was meditating tonight that I forgot that I should do more of that, because I had some good experiences when I thought of it to set an intention the night before. I think of, set the idea, well, I need to, or I need to find a solution around whatever, and just let the mind go to work overnight.
Yes.
Like a stirring pot.
Yeah, it's really, if you're going to, so the conversation is that dreaming consciously. You want to resolve something. You want to use your dream time or night time to create something. So that is actually the most powerful time. The most powerful time is like night. So night meaning that even when your mind is not active, so like at night it's not active. You're present, your intelligence is going, still everything's going, but you can't interfere with yourself sometimes. So that's a very powerful time for you, dream time. And if you're going to use your dreams to even resolve the karmic patterns and to resolve issues or situations, then first you start with attaching yourself to the higher light or divine beings, or call in your guides who you feel would be of help. So whoever you feel that will help you, call them in. So you attach yourself to that light, that is the sacred light, or so you are protected. And then you're able to also, you will be able to grasp the meaning and resolve it and remember it also at a much higher level. So first you create your light space, you bring in the guides, and then you can even say, I attach myself to so and so or whatever, or you just visually see that you're absolutely protected, you're absolutely safe. If you don't know what you want to resolve, then you can ask for you can put in a general question that whatever needs to resolve in my karmic pattern, let it resolve through my dreams. A lot of times, if you can resolve the issues in the dream state, you may not have them during the day. Yeah, it's really amazing. You can receive healing in dream states. You can receive guidance, wisdom. You can wake up enlightened after a dream. That is the power of those dreams. So, okay, I just saw this light flashing here. Well, great. Okay, so, yeah, true. So we can wake up, actually. We can wake up in a dream. So call for help, call for support, call for light, and then ask for this. And if you have a situation in mind, you can ask for that. Let it happen in the dream space. If you don't even remember it, you will start to act. Within 2-3 days, you'll see that it's resolving. It's very humans have so much potential. We have so much, and so little we use. So spirituality it means to explore the unknown, but to do it in a very sacred way, with respect to the soul, soulfully, yourself and for others. Because even in dream, you meet people, you can meet all kinds of people you can pull and resolve. Sometimes if there's a mother issue, you could actually see another person who you are resolving a situation with. So you may think, well, I didn't resolve it with the mother, it was that person. But in your dream, the mother is represented by that person. So it's not always the exact person, right? It doesn't need to be. It will resolve its own way. It's way deeper than where we can go with our conscious mind. So your intention to resolve yourself, your situations, and be ready for more could be done in dream states. And that is what darkness, this dark space, is so rich. It's so lit up,
It's... I found what was cool for me too is when I did remember to do it, I found like the next day or later the next day, something would come, like some, not necessarily guidance, but just a different way of looking something would just show up, and you say, oh.
Yeah. So you
maybe
can.
I should look at it that way.
Yes. So realization can come, insights can come, your entire head, your perspective can turn, which happens.
Cool.
It's really cool. So let's not abort the power. And what we do every night, either way you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Why not make use of the sleep? Do something good for yourself while you're sleeping that you wouldn't be able to do during the day. You can't even reach that space during the day.
That's why I sleep at meditation.
I get it. I just won't let you sleep here while you're here, that's all. All other meditations, you're permitted to sleep. So, did you have a good dose of your soul? Everybody still and quiet? Okay. And that was your first meditation. So, welcome. Yeah. And don't expect every meditation to be the same way, because each one is unique. And each one will give you, it's your intention to meditate that brings together the experience for you. The experience, whatever experience you get, is the best experience for you to get that day. So that kind of trust. So I think people out there, several have joined me, and you have enjoyed and benefit from our wonderful insights and meditations. So please share this video and let us change this beautiful world, even make it more profound, more meaningful, and more beautiful. One thought at a time and one share at a time. Thank you. So we'll see you next week. Namaste. And always remember, the space in between is, see, the gentle touch, that gentle soft space is the presence and the present moment. God bless.